Hello everyone, I'm Ryan CRC. Happy Pride Month. Some bigots claim transgenderism is a mental illness, but that's not true. Gender dysphoria is a disorder in which some transgender people feel a sense of dis-ease about being transgender. It is not the act of being transgender itself. Our society promotes binary characters in almost every book, movie, and television show, and heavily discriminates against people who do not fall into the strict categories of male and female. So it's understandable that some transgender people will grow up feeling confused, anxious, or depressed because they don't feel like the same gender that everyone else in society tells them they're supposed to feel like based on their outward appearance. So the disorder is feeling bad about being non-binary in a binary culture. The disorder is not actually being transgender. I'm sure the irony is not lost here. Conservatives are largely responsible for causing the very condition that they are accusing transgender people of suffering from. Some religious fundamentalists claim trans people are delusional. A man must be crazy to think he's a woman. A woman must be out of her mind to believe she's a man. These conservatives don't believe we should normalize transgenderism because it would promote or encourage delusional behavior in our society. I assume the hypocrisy is obvious to everyone. How can you believe there's an invisible man in the sky with magical powers and then turn around and accuse other people of being delusional? How can you go out in public wearing yarmulkes, crosses, or hijabs, advertising your fantastical beliefs for everyone to see, and then have the nerve to turn around and say we should not accept transgender people because that would promote delusion in our culture? It makes perfect sense for some men to feel feminine and for some women to feel masculine because we're all combinations of male and female anyway. We all produce the sex hormones, testosterone and estrogen, and we all possess mental and physical characteristics of both sexes. So it makes sense that some people would possess a combination of features that grant them the body of one sex and the identification of the opposite gender. Men have nipples, just like women, and some men have large breasts, like women. Some guys have effeminate, pear-shaped bodies. Some guys have very strong nurturing instincts, or greater communication skills, which are traits more often found in women statistically. An ultra-masculine bodybuilder may cry over someone else because he has a strong sense of empathy and sensitivity that's more stereotypical of women. So it's reasonable that some people would have male reproductive organs and a female sense of identification. Likewise, some women are tall or muscular, or they have broad shoulders and narrow hips, more stereotypical of men. Some ladies have strong spatial relation skills, or they're more visually oriented, or they may have physically aggressive tendencies, which are more often found in men, statistically speaking. I know a woman who looks like a supermodel, and yet she loves beer and video games and knows more about football than most guys do. So it's understandable that some people will be born with female sex organs and yet feel like a man on the inside. Believing you are the opposite gender from your sexual reproductive system is much more realistic than believing in supernatural deities, angels, demons, talking snakes, or magical fruit. So maybe religious zealots should take a closer look at themselves and stop accusing transgender people of being delusional. If you'd like to know more about this topic, I wrote a chapter on transgenderism in my book, Gay is Okay, Why Homosexuality is Natural and Not Sinful. It's available on Amazon in both ebook and paperback forms. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time, I'm Ryan CRC.